Hi, are you looking to succeed in IT? Well then, this is the video for you. My name is Jeff and I've got 10 years of IT experience. The last 5 years of that being in IT management as a director of IT for a healthcare and software organization that works with Fortune 50 companies. That's who we have as clients. And so in this video, I want to share with you my 5 tips for succeeding in IT. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just want to pass my experience on to you so that you can succeed as well. And so the first of my tips is to be teachable. And what I mean by this is you need to be able to be teachable. So no one likes a know-it-all. No one really likes someone who isn't willing to learn from them. And so if you're just starting out, or even if you're in the middle of your career, you need to be teachable. There's always someone who's going to have more experience to you, and you need to be like a sponge. You need to soak up every single thing that these more experienced employees or coworkers of yours are going to teach you. So number 1, be teachable. Number 2, always be learning. You need to always be learning something new, whether that's a new technology, whether that is a new programming language, whether it's a new way of doing something, you always need to be learning. And with this, you can take both one, which was be teachable, and be learning. You can combine those, and you're going to really be able to further your career because you're going to have the knowledge and you're going to have the experience. So always be learning. And number 3 is certifications. And what certifications do is they just go to quantify or validate the knowledge that you say you have. And so, for example, if you say that you are a professional in AWS, if you've got the AWS Solutions Architect Professional certification, that's going to show potential employers that you actually know what it is that you're talking about. And you've got a validation, a credential behind you that says, yes, this person knows what they are talking about. Yes, they are a professional, and yes, they are knowledgeable in this. Number 4 is network. And I don't mean with a switch and with a router. No, I mean get out there and meet people. Get out there and meet people in your profession. So for example, if you are a wireless engineer, go out and meet other wireless engineers. If you're a programmer, meet other programmers. And you can do this, whether it's on Reddit or other forums, going out in your community. There's, for example, here in Kentucky, we have a Slack that is just for programmers here in the Bluegrass State. And it's a great way to meet people and to network. And these connections are going to be invaluable for you whenever you want to move up in your career or you want to go someplace else. These are people that you're going to have a connection with who will vouch for you and who will, tell you if they know of a job, or they'll mention your name to their employer. Number 5 is to be memorable. And I don't mean like Howard Wolowitz from The Big Bang Theory. I don't mean that you have to dress like a peacock or peacock around. What I mean is that whenever you are at some place, you need to have integrity. You need to have this integrity that everyone there knows that when you say you can do something, you do it. And when you say that you are going to do something, that you do it. You need to be memorable. Whenever you leave this position, or wherever it is, whether it's a networking event or whatever, these people need to remember you. And so you need to be memorable. And when you are memorable, for example, you will be the first person that these people call whenever it is that they have a job for you, or whether it's a different opportunity. If you're in the freelance and you're memorable, you're going to be the one that gets the call versus the person who doesn't get the call. So when you're memorable, no matter, it could be 10, 15 years down the road, if someone remembers you, they're going to put you at the front and they'll reach out to you. They'll say, hey, I've got this opportunity. Are you interested? And so be memorable. I can give an example of this. I left a job 4 or 5 years ago and didn't really keep in touch with this person, but I had made such an impression on my boss at the time while I was there that he called me up and he said, hey, I've got a job as director of IT and it is yours if you want it. Just tell me about what you've been doing the past 4 or 5 years. And so I told him, and it was a great step for my career. And that's happened more than once. I know of multiple people who have been memorable and someone has called them up out of the blue and said, I've got this opportunity for you. And that is really everything that we talked about in this video, steps 1 through 4, all work into making you be memorable. And so if you're learning, you're being taught, if you're getting those certifications, and if you're networking, you put all those together, you're going to be memorable. And so I'm actually going to throw in a bonus tip for you. And this is bonus tip. Do not stagnate. And what I mean by stagnate is if you're working at some place and you're not learning, you're not being taught, they're not helping you get certifications, you're not able to network, if you're not learning anything at all, you need to leave. Just be nice about it, put in your notice, but you need to leave. You do not want to stagnate in one single place. It is going to hinder your career and set it back by a couple of years. So in technology, everything moves so quickly. It moves so fast that if you're not able to keep up with new technologies, you're going to fall behind and hinder your career. And so you need to not let yourself stagnate. And listen, if you're interested in more IT advice, maybe it's whether it's taking an interview, whether it's phone or in person, or whether you should get a cert or go to college, check out all these videos here on the screen. You won't be disappointed. Comment down below and let me know if this has helped you. And if you've also got any tips, I'd love to hear them and I'd love to talk to you. Listen, y'all have a great day. Thanks.